What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Aurora and what to expect from this company from their Q1 earnings. So as we remember from their Q4 2019 earnings, Aurora has promised us to release over $100 million to $110 million in revenue, and they fell short of that. So what happened after those earnings? Aurora Cannabis had a nice little correction and we all witnessed the downfall. So these are just predictions or what analysts expect from Aurora. None of this is 100% guaranteed, but also from what we remember, analysts had higher expectations last quarter. I think they were expecting Aurora to release $116 million worth of gross revenue. So now we're going to be looking at the Q1 2020 expectations for Aurora earnings. But before we get this video started, don't forget, give me a quick thumbs up, hit that notification bell, smash that subscribe button, and let's get this video started. So as you can see right here, we have an article titled "What to Expect from its Q1 Earnings." Aurora will report its earnings for the first quarter of fiscal 2020 next month. Reuters expect the company to report its earnings on November 11th. So November 11th this year, we're going to expect Aurora's earnings. Since the company posted its fourth quarter earnings on September 11th, it has lost 43.6% of its stock value as of Monday. So the lower than expected fourth quarter revenues, analyst downgrades, and weakness in the cannabis sector appear to have caused the company's stock to fall. So right here we have a graph, ACB's revenue growth. So Q4 2019, we seen Aurora, I think it was just a little bit below 99 million, and these are the Q1 2020 expectations. So it seems to be almost the same as Q4 2019 earnings. So now what I'm hoping is Aurora doesn't come here and give us these high hopes saying, oh, we're gonna have $110 million worth of gross revenue. So right now analysts are expecting Aurora to go a little bit below 100 million. I honestly think it's better for Aurora to just not say anything and hopefully surprise us with some revenue growth above 100 million. It would be nice to see Aurora hit that 105 million. 110 million would be like best case scenario, but as of now, analysts are expecting Aurora to release less than $100 million worth of revenue. So for the first quarter of fiscal 2020, analysts expect Aurora to report revenues of 99.2 million Canadian dollars. Sequentially, analysts estimate represents a rise of 0.2% from 98.9 million Canadian dollars in the fourth quarter of fiscal 2019. Meanwhile, the company reported a sequential growth of 51.9% in the fourth quarter. So yeah, Aurora has been consistently growing. As you can see here in Q1 2019, Aurora released around 30 million. Here they released close to 60. Q3 2019, they were above 60, a little bit below 70 million, and then we had a huge jump on Q4 2019, which seemed like really good growth. But unfortunately, the fact that Aurora promised us higher numbers and promised that they would release over 100 million and they went below it, that unfortunately brought the company down. And now analysts are expecting Aurora to just do 0.2% better than last year. So the fact that analysts' expectations are very low, hopefully Aurora doesn't say anything to raise our expectations and then disappoint us when it comes to these earnings. Hopefully they just stay quiet and then just will surprise us with some good numbers, and then that would be really good for the company. So analysts expect Aurora's gross margin to improve by 55.7% in the fourth quarter of fiscal 2019 to 57%. We expect the economies of scales from the company's higher volume facilities and an improvement in its production efficiency to drive its gross margins. However, analysts expect Aurora to report negative EBITDA of 19.1 million Canadian dollars. Likewise, the company reported a negative EBITDA of 11.7 million Canadian dollars in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure how long ago it was. Cam Batley has promised us that Aurora would release some positive EBITDA, and it just hasn't happened. So those were false promises. Clearly, it doesn't look like Aurora will be releasing any positive EBITDA. So since we're looking at earnings expectations, we might as well take a quick look at Hexo and what you can expect from its Q4 earnings. So Hexo's earnings right here, they seem to be growing a little bit more. Their expectations are a little higher than Aurora's, in terms of growth, but they're expected to release close to $16 million worth of revenue. I'm just going to touch up on this real quick. On October 10th, Hexo's management announced its preliminary revenue for its fourth quarter, which ended on July 31st. The company's management expected its fourth quarter revenue to be between $14.5 million and $16.5 million Canadian, With respect to its fourth quarter preliminary revenue, the company's management stated that its revenues were lower than expected due to weak product sales. The administration blamed slower openings of new stores, delay in government approvals for the sales of the cannabis-derived products, and pricing pressure for weaker sales. Seems like all these companies right now are blaming the delay in government approvals, which I don't blame them. I'm hoping 2020 will be a big year, especially now that edibles are officially legal. We just need Health Canada to approve all these companies and allow them to sell what they need to sell in order to bring in that revenue. Well, anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about Aurora's predictions for Q1 2020. I have a feeling that Aurora will go a little bit above 100 million, which could be good for the company, especially since analysts have now low expectations. I like it when analysts have low expectations versus high expectations because it puts a little less pressure on the company. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.